Hello, and we're now inside the new conservation lab here at Historic Dockyard Chatham, and I am the conservator, Karoline-Sofie. So we are currently preparing for the brand new exhibition in the Ropery. So the Ropery will now have 2 more galleries, so you can see all the objects and the craftsmanship behind it, etc. So I'm currently now going through some of the objects that are going into the exhibition cases, and I have just completed the assessment of their condition, so I've gone through every single object to check if they're safe for exhibition, safe for transport over to the Ropery, and also that they won't come apart whilst they're at the exhibition. This exhibition will have a mixture of archaeological and historical objects. Some of these objects are from our own collection, but many of them are coming from Des Bosson's private collection in his old museum that's now closed. So this is a really extensive collection. As many might know already, the Ropery is still in use, so there are constantly things being added to this collection. So the collections team have gone through every single object and basically picked out a set of objects for 4 different cases. So in this lab there are now tables laid out around the lab, and every table will indicate what's going to be in one of the cases basically. So before these objects go out on display, I will literally look at every single object to assess their condition. Many of these objects are already in quite good condition, so I might just do a little surface clean to make them all pristine for the display cases. But some are more brittle than others, for example the archaeological collection, because many of these objects have been taken straight from the sea and been left somewhere, so they've been air drying with no treatment, which has left some of them quite dry and brittle. So this is one of the objects that are going out on display in the new Ropery Gallery. As you might be able to tell by looking at this side of it, it's quite brittle and a lot of fibers are kind of coming apart from the object itself. If you look around it here, you can see that a lot is already coming off just by laying here, waiting for me to do something to it. So I will start by cleaning the surface a bit, because you can see there's a lot of deposits hidden inside the structure. After I've completed the cleaning, I will go in and stabilize these more fragile parts to make sure that they won't come off whilst they're on display, and also whilst we transport them from the lab and into the galleries. Seeing as I'm the new conservator, I'm still trying to familiarize myself with the collection, so I've spent a lot of time already working on some of our uniforms, and also this upcoming exhibition as well is quite important at the moment. There's a lot to do, and I'm just trying to learn as I go along really. I think the best way to actually get to know the collection is to actually work on it. So by assessing the condition of so many different objects from different exhibitions, different storage rooms, I kind of get to know them a bit more from the behind the scenes, but it's quite exciting.